One more example for biome. A biome is a large group of community of particular plants and particular animals that occupies a vast region. There are terrestrial biomes and aquatic biomes, as I said in the previous video. Terrestrial biomes are characterized by specific climate. If we take the terrestrial biomes characterized by specific climate and dominant vegetation. What is another one? Dominant vegetation or plants. Example, tropical rainforest. Not only that, a desert and coniferous tundra, okay, freshwater and marine water biomes, which are coming under the aquatic biomes. Okay, this is about biomes. Now let us learn ecosphere. What do you mean by that? All the habitat zones, whatever there, all the habitat zones are the places where the animals lives on the earth constitute ecosphere or biosphere. It is the part of the earth that supports the life. It is extended several kilometers, up to several kilometers above the earth surface as well as into the atmosphere, as well as several kilometers below the oceans also, okay, which is there below the oceans. What is the difference between a niche and habitat? One more 2 marks question here. A niche is the functional role of an organism. What is a niche? Functional role of an organism in an ecosystem. It is described as a relational position of species in ecosystem. What is that? A relational position of a particular species in an ecosystem. Now what do you mean by habitat? Before that, let us see one of the example for niche. Rose bush plant growing in the backyard. In our backyard or gardens, if you take the rose bush, so it is requiring a lot of amount of light and also water, okay, lot of amount of light, water, okay, other kind of minerals and nutrients are also required to this plant for the process of photosynthesis. As a result of the photosynthesis, it is able to produce lot of amount of oxygen into the atmosphere, at the same time providing food and shelter for various organisms. Example, an aphid, okay, that lives on the rose bush in our backyard. These 2 differences we have to mention in between the niche and the habitat. So you know very well about a habitat, right? I will write the definition here for habitat. A habitat is a dwelling place. What is that? Dwelling place or a living place of an organism. Suppose example, fish lives in the water. Elephant lives on the surface of land. These are called habitats. Okay, now? So these 2 differences we have to learn. Simply write the definition for niche and definition for habitat. One example from the niche, one example from the habitat. That's all for this session. We'll meet in the next session once again.